We are back once again, and I'm going to cut a little bit of cherry today. But first, I got to take the chain off of this saw. I haven't ran a chainsaw since I was at Brad's the week before his fellowship, and that was what, the beginning of June, and it's now August 2nd. So I totally took the entire month of July off. It's been so super hot. I haven't wanted to do anything outside. You know, I stopped making videos for a couple weeks. I had a couple saved up, so I was still able to pump a couple out, but not like I was doing before, you know, 3 videos a week. We're gonna get back to that here shortly though. That is on the agenda because I do enjoy the few dollars that I do get from this, and I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy everything about the whole YouTube experience. But let me get this chain swapped out and we'll start cutting some cherry. So what we're doing is going through and kind of getting my area cleaned up a little bit. I want to get this cleaned up over here. I mean, this stuff's been here for a couple months. This cherry I brought in recently from one of the neighbors that had this taken down as a hazard tree. I've already went through and cut off a couple, you know, cookie pieces off of here so I can get a nice piece out of this here. Some of this will become my wood, some of this will become smoker wood. So hey guys, my name's Jack and this is Log Cabin Firewood. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get to work. So we are going to have a ton of cherry cookies out of this one, which is okay, because I will just, I'll bust them up as much as I can, and then later on when they need to become chunks, I will take them over to my chop saw and... But that was the 2 big pieces that are in here. I guess that one there, it's still limb wood, but a lot of this stuff is just super nasty. Is it still good firewood? Yeah, it's still good firewood, but it's not the premium cherry that I'm used to. And I do have the raker set a little aggressive on my saw. no problem for me, but just be mindful of that when you guys are dressing your rakers or your depth guides, whatever you want to call them. Like even this one here is just 100% boiler wood, chunk wood. So of that load of the cherry that was here, that small little load, we got this much cookie out of it. Now, some of this can still be firewood, but the heart of this one is rotten, and a lot of the stuff had notches and crotches in it. And can it still produce heat? Yes, it's gonna become boiler food. But of that load, I got one log lift of decent stuff that can be firewood. And out of that big piece, there was only 2 pieces that was, you know, doable. So was this worth my time waking up on a Sunday? I think so. I mean, you figure there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bundles there. Maybe 10. We'll just say if there's 10 bundles there at 20 bucks a pop, there's 200 bucks right there of premium cherry smoker wood.
Even at 75 degrees, it's still super humid. I'm leaking.
So if you look on the top of the Axis over here, I actually left my mic sitting on top of it, the Axis where I had the camera. So I completely screwed up the audio to this little part, but we got half of a tote pretty much full, and the rest of these cookies here, I mean, this is all cookie wood. If you look at the heart of this wood, a lot of it is just trash. I was able to go through after the video, and I did bust up some of this stuff, and I was able to get, you know, a few more pieces of decent firewood, but most of this is all just cherry chunk, and will get added to this tote here. And when we need cherry smoker wood, we will just pull from that, you know, when I make my smoker chunks. But that's pretty much all I was talking about, and I think I said I was going to fire up some saws and continue cutting after this. But I hope I see you guys here next week or the next video. Take care of each other, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.